Hello world, it's Rational Pi, and we are eventually going to figure this out. I swear to God, we will figure this out. So what we're going to do, because I don't want you to miss any of the story of Until Dawn, we're actually just going to start a new game. And we're going to see how that works out for us. I don't know why I'm having so much dang trouble getting this thing to work. I have a good internet connection. I have a good capture card. But if it's not my internet going out, then it's something going on. Something, or rather, just stopping me from doing this. So hopefully, we're able to get this done. As I mentioned before, if you are watching this, thank you again. If you want to chime in with any of the decisions, please comment in the chat box, and we will go from there. I apologize if you tried to come to this several times to watch this and it just hasn't worked. We will eventually get this going. Unfortunately, there will be no face cam, so you won't be able to see my wonderful face during the streaming process, but I am going to try to set up a live stream every Saturday morning. That's my goal. At about 10 or 11, whichever time works for you guys. So we're going to see how it works out. See if we can get it going. And we'll play for about 20 to 30 minutes each and every time we live stream. Hopefully my internet doesn't go out this time, and we're able to have a good time.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit cruel? Come on, she deserves it. It is not her.
There's a couple other settings. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to try to switch around.
Just because he's class pres
Hopefully we're able to get it this time.
to everyone. Mike is my man.
So I've already made a video over this first part here, but we're going to retry, see how it goes. So my one viewer that's watching, if you were the viewer from before, I apologize for restarting again. So they're setting up the prank that they're going to do on Hannah. If you haven't watched the first video, I recommend doing that, because I'm going to try to skip through as much of this as possible. In fact, can I skip? No, I can't. So we're just going to have to see this again.
Hey, Hannah.
How you doing, girl? Alright. See, this dude creeps me out. He's got that bandana on his face. He's just kind of there. It looks like it's streaming a lot better this time, so thank freaking God.
Josh.
Alright, so as I mentioned in the first video, the transition from cinematic to gameplay is just downright outstanding. So it took me a long time, the very first time I played this, to recognize that I'm actually playing. And again, I almost got tricked by it. So these yellow or the white little flashes, they are what signify what it is that you need to be looking at. And right now we got a nice bottle of Jeremiah Grag, my personal favorite. So then you can kind of observe what it is you're looking at, and then you kind of just set it down.
Jeez, Josh.
Looks like everybody got Drizunk.
Once again, brother, you've outdone us all.
And nice winter cabin here. Oh, there's something else we missed. Oh, here we go. We found it. Alright, so we got a letter here. It says, Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you're even better out, or hotter out of it. Come to the guest room at 2 a.m., Mike. Oh boy. Things are getting steamy.
What did our naive sister get herself into now?
No, I'm not going to be talking during the cinematics, or else I'll try not to.
Maybe we should start with a little, making out and see where it goes from there.
Mike knows what's going on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, she's taking her shirt.
Remember that tattoo.
Oh
The butterfly tattoo.
Matt, what are you doing
Freaking
here?
Matt with the selfie stick.
Hannah,
Classic Matt.
Let's all get
don't
out
mind.
of
Just
here.
a stupid prank. Hey, you guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah!
I also have a backup in case this doesn't work. I'm also recording on my usual setup, so that may be what's causing a lot of these issues. Alright, so you use the right stick to choose. If you're watching right now, do you want to wait, Josh, or find others? I'll give you about 5 or 10 seconds to decide, then we're going to go ahead and move on. I do want you guys to be a part of the decision-making process. So, in the chat section, please do let me know what you want me to choose. It looks like we're still catching up with the live stream. It looks like there's about a 6-second delay, so there's not a whole lot of opportunity for me to use the quick time events for you to choose for me. But maybe you can say things like choose the next right action or choose the next up action, and I'll do that for you. So, it looks like we caught up on the stream. I'll give you about 10 seconds to decide. Otherwise, I'm just going to choose whichever one I want to. It says I have one person watching, but that one person may very well be me. I hope it's not. I feel really dumb. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're going to wake Josh.
Josh! Josh! Fuck.
He's a little bit too drunk to wake up.
Guys, there's someone outside. What the hell?
Oh, there's everybody over there.
Hannah!
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han.
God, you will learn very quickly to hate that woman, Emily.
Serious?
You jerk!
My God, I hate her.
Hannah! Hannah!
So,
Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I am that one person that's
You know, I
watching.
kinda think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
That's okay. It's our first live stream.
Oh shit!
As we get more consistent with it, hopefully we'll get better. I'm still getting used to making regular videos. Alright, let's take the fast route. There's going to be a little bit more of a quick time event there. And oh, I was talking. I wasn't even paying attention. So I'm not too good at the quick time events as of yet. I really need to learn how to get better at those. Alright, so follow footprints or follow noise. Let's follow the footprints, shall we? As soon as I get a confirmation that there's somebody in the chat log, then I will go ahead and wait for these decisions. If I can. If I can't wait, then I'm going to go ahead and make a decision. And I will go from there.
Fuck! Shit!
Watch your language, young lady.
Damn it, Hannah! Where are you?
Oh, there's my cat. Alright, use the touchpad as shown. So we're going to swipe right, turn on our fancy schmancy phone flashlight. And this is something that's cool about this game, is that you can independently control like the upper half of your body, like looking at the ground with your flashlight, and then the your walking pattern. And, whoa. Stupid deer. Get out of here. Hold L1 to walk around. Okay, good enough. So I think for this one, we're going to play through what I played before, and then the chapter afterwards. So this may be a 40-minute stream. Here are totems. They kind of give you a little bit of a hint about what's going to happen soon. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this one. And there's the back break. And we now know that Hannah's probably going to be dead. If you guys are interested in learning a little bit more about the clues or the totems that we find, please comment in the chats, and we will take a look at them together. And because I like the lore behind this game, so if you want to learn more, please let me know and we can take a look at that.
Hannah!
Whoa. I've played this now 3 times, and that freaking fire always scares me every time.
Hannah. Hello? Hannah. Oh my God, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. Hannah,
That sudden realization, though. Ooh, that sucks. There's the phone. We'll want to remember that later, too.
Jesus Christ.
It was at this moment where I realized we were dealing with something more supernatural than just a human. And it was at this moment where I realized no matter what I chose, it wasn't going to change.
Hold on! Hold on!
See, this guy's trying to help. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know. Bye, Hannah. And Beth. I should have dropped Hannah. Though, you will realize that no matter what you choose, it's going to end up with the same thing. Sorry about you. He did. My favorite portion of the game, working with the analyst, or the doctor here.
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you. So, you have committed to commence with this game. This is significant. And I want to help you see it through.
Thank you.
Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it. All right. We will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
See, that scarecrow is just so unsettling to me. The barn's fine, the corn's fine, it's just that stupid scarecrow.
So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
I feel uneasy looking at it because of that scarecrow.
Honesty is good. What do you think it is that makes you feel uneasy?
What I just said, the scarecrow.
Well, I see. Let's say the scarecrow were not there. Would you feel comfortable staying there on your own for a period of time? Say a week, for example.
Sure, I'm from Oklahoma. You know, you see barns all the time. They don't really scare me all that much.
Huh. And what if I told you that this cottage was haunted?
I'd probably be scared a little bit. But honestly, I'm more afraid of things I can see.
All right. I sense that you suffer from a significant fear of the supernatural. What lies beyond the veil of death is, after all, the ultimate unknown. Don't you agree? And what could inspire fear more than the terror of uncertainty? Please remember, this is only a game.
It's never just a game.
Well, we seem to be out of time for this session. But we'll talk again very soon. Okay?
Okay, but did you die? You'll learn very quickly. If you have not seen this game through and through, this is going to be one of your more favorite parts of this game, is working with the doctor here. Because it gives you a real backstory into what's happening with the actual game itself. Now, I'm going to try my best to not provide any spoilers. So, let's see if we can skip this opening here. We absolutely cannot. So. This is a cool song, though. I think Supermassive Games has a really nice hit on their hands here. Hopefully they can do something else with this type of game. Maybe not do a direct sequel, but something along these lines, because it was just fantastic. Games that are able to provide you a choice, and your choice actually matters in the scheme of things, is something that I personally really love. That's why I love Telltale's The Walking Dead game, or Walking Dead games, and that's why I enjoy it's games like that. It's a lot of fun for me, and there's a lot of games that are coming out recently that's more story oriented, and like episodes like I want to play Life is Strange so badly. That game looks like so much fun, and it has such a good storyline from what I understand. I'm really excited for games like that. Shadows of Mordor, I'm going to be playing in my standard YouTube video format. I'm going to be playing those on Wednesdays. But what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to live stream all of Until Dawn. So that's kind of my goal here. I'd love some input. This is my first venturing into live streaming, so I guess we'll see how it goes.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, Annie. With all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh, on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again. All right. Well,
Yeah,
hello,
creepy
friends
bastard
and
right there.
fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year.
It's so
But
crazy how much they look like the actors that
I
are
just want
portraying
you all
them.
to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, and I'm thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you. And
Quality time, if you know what it
share some
means.
moments that we'll never forget, for the sake of my sisters, and Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? Make this one trip we will never.
I want to know
forget,
exactly how
alright?
porn stars party.
Yes.
Because they have sex all the time anyway. So, like, would they just go out and have sex with everybody else? I don't know. I don't know.
And I'm content if I open
So I'm going to try not to play too many ads, but I was suggested to try to play one or two during comments or during credits. Credits is the word I'm looking for. Credits. And one thing I'm going to have to learn is you don't get to just stop and edit out what it is that you did before. You literally have to keep going. Alright, I do believe this is where we were at whenever I stopped my first video. Memento Mori. 10 hours until dawn. So this is new content for you guys to enjoy. And there's the creepy guy that had a nice machete that I think he's going to tickle us with. So we got Sam here. She's Hannah's best friend. She's diligent, considerate, and adventurous. Something I would like to point out to you guys as soon as the cinematic's over is the attributes of each character.
Someone there?
Alright, so if you press R1, you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So you have honest, charitable, funny, brave, romantic, and curious, and the yellow or the white lines signifies where it started, and then you have the relationship status with all the other characters, and then you have the current objective and a picture of the person that you're controlling. If you press R1 again, you got all these different clues that you collect through that game with these different aspects of the story. Here's the totems we talked about before. You can view all the cinematics that each totem had before by pressing the X button on top of one of them. So if you're interested in seeing any of these, please do let me know. And then you have the butterfly effect, where every single one of your choices affects every single one of these butterfly effect what's the word? Tokens. So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to make our way to the cabin where everything is going to go down. Use the right stick to move the camera, just like you did before with the flashlight. And we're making our way up to the gate. And you see that little point of light there. That's where we know to snoop around. So the gate's busted. Climb over. Chris. So we know Chris is here. Here's the email from Chris asking where to go. Alright, and then you got this other point of light over here. It's going to suggest that you climb up. Now let's take the quick route. I'm a man who likes his adventure. It took me a long time to figure out triangle, square, X, and circle, because I used to be an Xbox gamer myself, but with the PS4, I love the PS4 a lot more than I do the Xbox One. Sorry, Xbox players. But I actually have all three. I have the Xbox One. I'm actually playing Fallout 4 on the Xbox One right now. I also got the PS4, and I also got a Wii U. I love the Wii U, though. The Wii U is probably my favorite out of all of the new systems. Call me weird, but I love it. Alright, so here's this creepy little path that we're going to be making. See, this game... Okay, the don't move really scares me.
Huh?
Because if you move even the tiniest bit, you fail.
Cutie.
And this will come into play later on, and it is very trippy. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Well, anyway. If you're sure what to do next, you can press R1. Very good. Oh yeah, this game, while it is decision-based, it's ultimately pretty linear. Obviously, it's not open world, so you can't just do whatever the hell you want to do. So let's check out this sign here, guys. This sign right here is where things keep going wrong in my live streams. So, indigenous people and butterfly prophecies. Tribes who once lived in these mountains believed that butterflies carried dreams and prophecies of possible futures. The color of each butterfly indicated the nature of the prophecy. Death. Black butterflies prophesied the dreamer's death. Danger. Red butterflies warned of dangerous events. Loss. Brown butterflies foretold the tragedy affecting friends. Guidance. Yellow butterflies offered visions to help and guide. And fortune. White butterflies brought dreams of luck and good fortune. So these are important. They signify the 5 types of totems. And so here is a yellow totem. Okay, thank you, tutorial. let's move on. Come on, tutorial. We got it. Thank you. So we got a guidance totem here because it's yellow. So you have a bird here, and you got somebody in the background. Not really sure what happened there, to be honest with you. So let's keep making our way up to the cabin. And it tells you what I just told you to make. We got some graffiti. Let's go see what our hoodlum friends have to say. So the past is beyond our control. Well, that's very deep and also yet very true.
Chris, you here?
So it looks like we're supposed to meet Chris here. It looks like we found a backpack. Oh, it looks like it's Chris's
Not
backpack.
in the bag, are you?
Ha ha ha. You're so clever. Oh, we got his phone. So I'm going to choose to close the bag. I don't think we're going to be Snoopy this time around. And see that decision, that butterfly thing that came down from the corner? That is that's one way you know that a butterfly effect action has been made. So Chris is methodical, protective, and humorous. He has a crush on Ashley. He's one of my favorite characters in the whole game. He's a nerd. I like the nerd.
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
So here's what I was talking about before with the butterfly effect. So any of your business, Sam respected Chris's privacy. Chris was happy to see Sam. So there you go. Just these small little decisions really affect the way the game is going to end up happening. And here's our first clue that we're going to find. It's a wanted poster for Victor Milgram. He's a male, 6'2", last known address, Blackwood Pines, last seen on 3/16/98.
Looks like someone thought so.
So these are automatically logged in the clue section when you go to the menu. Alright, Chris, what'd you find, buddy? You nerd.
Pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
Come on, look at these beauties.
Beauties is not the word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
What do you mean?
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
That is a fair question.
Dude, have you ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah?
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
Alright, so when your new character's name comes at the bottom of the screen, that's who you're controlling at the moment. And this is just a quick tutorial on how to use the guns in the game. So it's going to come up with these crosshairs, and you got to press R2 on the crosshairs to make the shot. So there's not much in terms of like, so you can't go no scoping or anything like that. It's pretty well scripted on what it is you need to be shooting. Though you do have some important choices in regards to the shots later on in the game.
Wow, nice shooting tits.
Alright, I'm bad. I'm a bad.
I love how much of a nerd this guy is. I love it. He dances like he's such a little
I
nerd.
don't think so, girl.
Alright, so shoot.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
Oh, she got words. Alright, here comes the squirrel. That's gonna give us the choice to shoot the squirrel. I'm not gonna shoot the squirrel. Because I'm not a D-bag.
Nice shot.
Your ass just got sacked.
Puns.
Hey, sharpshooter, our ride's coming.
So, one of the things that I found interesting is that you always have two choices. But, not only that, but in ones that are timed, there's always a third. And that is to do nothing. And that itself could be an important decision as you progress through the game.
Man, it is. It's definitely weird coming back up here after a whole year.
Yeah, I swear, the moment I got here, it just all.
So here's Chris. He's charitable and funny and curious. That's his three defining characteristics. And see, we already have now two pieces of the puzzle for the butterfly effect. Chris shows us who the squirrel and nature remained in balance.
Okay, I'm flooding back.
Here goes fast.
So even as things as simple as shooting a squirrel, you know, A tiny insignificant squirrel can affect everything in this game.
Josh wanted us to keep it locked, to keep people out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
Creepy.
That is pretty creepy. Alright, so we need to find our way in, and it looks like we did. It's a pretty cool snowboard there in the background. Alright, so this is the cable car to go over to the cabin, because apparently being that rich is awesome, and you can afford cable cars to go to your winter resort.
What a crazy place to set up house. I mean, no matter how rich you are.
They're not so rich. They only bought a mountain.
They bought a mountain. That's so stupid. Ooh, a hot tub.
Huh?
If it gets to be too completionist and too nosy, please let me know, and I'll just move on with the story. There's the nice cable car, which I would be personally terrified as hell to ride.
Finally. You coming?
Yeah, well, I was gonna stay here and catch some seeds, but... okay. Just like going to the prom.
That would be a pretty cool place for a prom, though, up in that big giant resort.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right.
If only you knew, Chris. If only you knew.
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good.
So maybe I should change the name of this video to Until Dawn number 1.5. Starting anew plus some.
We're all here, aren't we?
Thanks, bro.
Because we redid our first episode, and now we're extending upon that.
Enjoy the trip.
You know what? You're right.
You know how Josh and I met?
No.
3rd grade. Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
So I got moved to the back. And next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
What a wonderful story.
If it weren't for the fact that Jeannie Simmons hit puberty like 3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra, I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone. Right now.
Butterfly effect, am I right?
Talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
Man, it was so much better if he said hashtag butterfly effect. Alright, we got Jess, who is Mike's new girlfriend. She's confident, trusting, and irreverent.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet.
And she was not there, I believe, in the first year, or the first scene, when all the things with Hannah and Beth happened. She's a new character. Oh, what the hell?
Jess, hey!
Jessica, over here. Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Nah, I'm just gonna leave you in there.
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look,
Foreshadowing.
It's all muscle down here.
Yeah, right. Uh-huh.
Hey,
Well, what do we have
Chris.
here? My